Rain is the main source of water on earth. Rainwater reaches different water bodies like lakes, rivers, ponds, seas, and oceans. People use water from rivers and lakes for domestic purposes. Water from seas cannot be used directly for domestic purposes because it is very salty. Some rainwater seeps into the ground. Underground water can be drawn out by digging wells, hand pumps, and tube wells. From water bodies to our taps, water from rivers and lakes reaches our homes through pipelines. It is then stored in huge overhead of underground tanks. From here, it comes to the taps in our houses. The water that comes in our taps is not very clean. It must be boiled or filtered before drinking. Volume and shape of water. Take a jug full of water, a glass and a bowl. Pour water from the jug into the bowl and the glass. You will see that the water will take the shape of the glass or the bowl. Now try to pour all the water from the jug into the glass. You will find that the water overflows. This shows that a jug can hold more water than a glass. So now we know that water does not have a definite shape. It takes the shape of the vessel it is poured into. Different vessels can hold different amounts of water. The amount of liquid or water a container can hold is called its volume. Storage of water. In cities and towns, water is stored in containers made of metal, steel, aluminum, or plastic. In most villages, people store water in in earthen pots and in containers made of copper or brass. Safe handling of water. It is very important to store and handle drinking water properly so that it does not become dirty and unsafe for drinking. Given below are some ways to do so. Store water in clean containers. Keep the containers covered. Clean the containers every day. Do not use water stored for many days for drinking. Use it for washing clothes, watering plants, or mopping. Take out water from deep containers with the help of a ladle. Do not put your hands into drinking water. It makes the water dirty. Rainwater harvesting. We all face water storage. We all face water shortage. This is because of the rapidly increasing population. It is thus important for each one of us to save every drop of water and use it wisely. One way to save water is rainwater harvesting. In this, rainwater is collected and stored in underground reservoirs. It is then used for washing, bathing, and other things. Rain is the main source of water on the earth. Rivers, lakes, ponds, and seas are examples of some water bodies. Rainwater that seeps into the ground is called underground water. Underground water can be drawn out by tube wells and hand pumps. Water reaches our taps from rivers and lakes through pipelines. Tap water can be made safe for drinking by boiling and filtering. Water has no shape of its own. It takes the shape of the container it is poured into. Store water in clean containers and handle it properly. Water cycle is the change of water into vapor and back to water in nature. Rainwater harvesting is the method to collect and store rainwater for later use.